Hi guys, welcome to Attack Macros YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover very basic yet very important tutorial related to advertisement, that is Google Ad Manager and how to create a Google Ad Manager account for free. Also we will know about difference between AdSense and Ad Manager, how both platforms are different. For those of you who are very new to Google Ad Manager or they are using currently AdSense to earn a revenue, we will try to explain what Google Ad Manager does and how it is different than AdSense. So let's get started. First of all, we will understand what is Google Ad Manager. Google Ad Manager is a ad server from Google. It's a proprietary ad server developed by Google. It was known as a DoubleClick for publisher. There was a company called as a DoubleClick whose product Google actually onboarded. They just actually take over the company, so all the products like Google DoubleClick for publisher, DoubleClick for advertiser, previously it was known as DoubleClick for advertiser, then they rename it to DoubleClick Bid Manager. Now just recently they have rebranded this all the product and arranged it into Google marketing platform. So for example, DFP is now Google Ad Manager and DBM is now DV360. Similarly, they have made some changes related to other products as well. So Google Ad Manager have two versions basically. They have one is called as a Google Ad Manager and other is called as a Google Ad Manager 360. Google Ad Manager is a free version and Google Ad Manager 360 is a paid version. Today we are going to know about how Google Ad Manager 360 account so today we are going to cover how Google Ad Manager free version of account is created, and what Google Ad Manager does is it help you to run a different direct campaign and ads etc. So let's dive deep into what exactly and for whom the Google Ad Manager product is. So for those of you who want to target the users, target by the country, by pages, by categories, for those Google Ad Manager is a very useful product. What you can do is you can target particular country, target your ads for a particular country, and target specific pages, you can target specific categories, you can target specific articles as well with Google Ad Manager. And I am saying that you can target, you can also exclude those countries or those pages, those categories, and many more things with Google Ad Manager. You can target browser, you can target OS version, you can target device, like you can target tablet. If you want to run ads just on mobile, you can target that with Google Ad Manager. If you don't want to run for ads to show up on mobile devices only, then you can just exclude mobile devices and it will run on CTV, it will run on tablet, it will run on web as well. You can control how many times one ad should be visible to user. It's called as frequency capping in terms of Google Ad Manager. You can control those things via Google Ad Manager. Secondly, you can run a direct campaigns. So for example, if there's an advertiser who wants to run ads on your site, you need an ad server. So Google Ad Manager should be your ad server. It's free and useful with different targeting criteria. So you can run an advertiser's ads on your site with all the targeting and everything. Now third point is the demand. So there are many demand partners like media.net, AppNexus, Rubicon, and all those. So these demand partners sometimes wants to run ads on your site. Now in order to give a competition, in order to create a competition between these demand partners, run those ads in your Google Ad Manager and competition for your inventory, so that whoever is giving you high CPM can win your inventory. That is possible via Google Ad Manager only. With Google Ad Manager, you can run video ads, display ads, in-app ads. This kind of ads you can run via Google Ad Manager. You can run various kind of ad format as well. Google Ad Manager, the formats like native ads, standard display is obviously you can run with Google Ad Manager. You can video ads, you can run interstitial ads on mobile devices inside the mobile apps. You can run stick ads on all sorts of devices. Smart banner, which is particularly for app, but you can run via mobile apps. The rewarded video is a very essential and high revenue source ad format which is used in app. That option also can be run by Google Ad Manager. Lastly, you can actually boost your revenue via AdSense and Ad Exchange. So you can link your AdSense and Ad Exchange via in your Google Ad Manager and can just post the revenue. I have created one tutorial related to AdSense and Ad Exchange with your Google Ad Manager. You can check that link. I have added that into the description. Now we just started with how actual process of creating a Google Ad Manager account works, and we will just go through that process. Okay, so in order to start with the Google Ad Manager, you need to have your Google AdSense. That is very much prerequisite for having a Google Ad Manager account. Very essential that you should have your own AdSense account which is approved by Google and it's up and running. So now you can see that I have my Google AdSense account. Now what you can do is search for DFP sign up in Google. It will redirect you to click on first link. I have an article written on this thing as well. You can just look into my site, and I have just posted the links as well in my description, so you can just visit that to understand what Google Ad Manager does and those things. So here what you need to do is click on get started. Now most of the users might have a inventory more than 1 million, and so they can select 1 million, but I would suggest that you should select a less than 1 million, get a free account. Is the reason why I'm saying this, because for a user who have page views more than 1 million, Google offer them a Google Ad Manager 360 solution, which is paid solution. So today we are not going to look for that one. And secondly, it's very hard to get Ad Manager 360 account because there are various criteria that need to be matched, and secondly it's a paid one, that's why we are not going to select that option. So currently I have the page views which is less than 1 million, so I will select less than 1 million. And I have also AdSense account, so I will select I have the AdSense account. It will say congratulations, you are qualified for Google Ad Manager. Now let's sign up with Google Ad Manager. The setup. Now just make sure that whichever the country is, whichever the in general your use of the country network targeting, because these options, the time zones and currency, is very important in terms of, like, for example, if you want to run a certain ads in certain dates, when you are actually running those ads, there will be time zone which is indicated in Ad Manager. So it's very important that these options you select very cautiously, because once these options, as you can see here, the network, time zone and currency cannot be changed after your first order. Once you have this account, you cannot change this option, so make sure that you are selecting it correctly. Since I am in India currently, so I'll just select the India option. I have another account for which I have selected USA because it contains the site which is basically more related to US only. So I'm selecting in India, Asia, the currency is INR. You can change these options after as well. So if you see here, it shows that after first order, so the first order is a basically when you are actually setting up any kind of a campaign in kind of a direct advertisement in Ad Manager, then only once you set it up, then you cannot change this option. So but I would suggest to make sure that you are selecting a correct options right here, so that you don't have to change it later. So now I have selected this one, I have agreed on already, it is agreed, and I will save this option. Once this is saved, that's it. Now I have my Google Ad Manager account fresh. This is the option that currently seeing. As you can see, this is my network code. This is my network code, which is actually kind of a reference point or a reference account number, you can say, of Google Ad Manager, which is referred usually. Now if you go to admin settings, and now I will change this name of the Google Ad Manager account. You can let it load. Here the display name I will put it as Ad Tag Macros. and so here the currency is already there. These options cannot be changed, like I already told you. These options cannot be changed. If you see, these options are by default. These options cannot be changed, even at least from what I'm seeing right now. Even if I'm not setting up any kind of order, but still these options are not set it up yet. You cannot change this option. So that's all. This is how you can actually create your Google Ad Manager account. Just to show you that the display name that I have just set it up is actually showing up here. You can name it on in general whatever the site you have, or the network of site you have, your company name or anything. That option is can be set up, and it's depend on you. We will dive deep into Google Ad Manager and all these options, but for now we will just stick with this creation of Google Ad Manager account. Now that we have actually created our Google Ad Manager account, let's just check what is the difference between Google Ad Manager account and AdSense account. So what you can do is you can traffic a direct sold or the ad network, which I have mentioned as a third party network ads. You can actually traffic them via Google Ad Manager, but those kind of ads cannot be trafficked via AdSense. That is the very biggest difference between Google Ad Manager and Google AdSense. Secondly, you can place your ads on your pages particularly, but like I said, you need to control where you have to place those ads. So don't place the ads on particular pages. With Google Ad Manager you can control some things via just key values pairs, so you don't have to place ads on each and every pages to control it. But with AdSense it's compulsory to do it. So even though it's showing that both options are available, but there is a technicality which involves and lots of things needs to be done with AdSense, and with Google Ad Manager it is very flexible. Now third is you can make a competition with third-party networks. So that competition can be possible with Google Ad Manager, but with AdSense you cannot add any third-party account. Google Ad Manager can easily integrate with AdSense. It allows the AdSense to run the ads along with the third-party ads. You are getting the benefits of AdSense, but on top of that you are getting the benefits of running a third-party ads, creating the competitions as well. So that options are provided with Google Ad Manager. Next point is the reporting. The reporting is very detailed in Google Ad Manager. It gives you that how much code is served on your site, how much is the inventory utilized, how much of your inventory is not utilized, what you need to do to increase, which ads are showing fine, which ad unit is actually performing very well. Those options and detailed reporting can be available with Google Ad Manager. With AdSense they have updated, just recently updated the reporting part, and they try to make it like make it in detail, but yet there are still differences between AdSense and Ad Manager in terms. Now in general, what you need to do is you will be paid by Ad Manager and AdSense. So yes, with Ad Manager you are going to paid by you're going to paid by Google AdSense. That's Google basically, and with AdSense you are getting the money from Google. In general, what happens is that when you are running some kind of a direct campaign, it's not Google who will pay you kind of a money. It's the direct advertiser who will pay the money. When you are running any kind of ads, for example, if you are linking an AdSense account inside the Google Ad Manager account, the Google Ad Manager will not give you the money. It's a Google AdSense account, Google AdSense ads which are running. So all the revenue, the actual revenue will be shown in AdSense itself. So Google will be the person, Google will be the entity who will actually pay you. So that's it for today's tutorial. I keep it very simple, very short. I know I might have actually very fast, speedily, but that's just to actually have your time and tracking the correct points in early way. That's my intent to do it. If you have any kind of a doubt that how this kind of a things done, how to get it account, and what are the other things, you can always reach out to me on @macros@gmail.com. You can just contact me on Skype as well. My Skype is also mentioned there. If you want to be a part of AdTag Macros group, WhatsApp group, or a Facebook group, I have the group of AdTag Macros where all of the ad operations guys and advertising professionals are there who can actually help you to in any way possible. Just hit a like on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube channel as well. You can visit my site, which is adtagmacros.com. uh, I have in detail explanation of lots of things on AdTag Macros. If you just visited AdTag Macros, just to let you know that there is a difference between Ad Manager and Ad Manager 360. If you just search for DFP versus DFP Premium, which is the old name for CAM and CAM 360, you can find my result on first Google search. And here I have explained what is the difference between Google Ad Manager and Google Ad Manager 360. Like I said, it was known as a DFP, so this is DFP Small Business and DFP Premium. So you can understand what is the exactly difference between Ad Manager and Ad Manager 360. There is a uh, paid version of Ad Manager, and this is the costing that I have included on my site. In general, the impressions, number of impressions, and this is the CPM and generally charges for using Ad Manager 360. With free version, there are limits on number of line items, orders, and all those things. I know you might not be aware of all those things. But just this one, and maybe in the next tutorial we can get it covered. So that's it from today's tutorial. I hope you understand these things. If you have any kind of a questions, you can just reach out to me in any medium. You can just comment on it as well. And I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe. I'm getting lots of views, but I'm currently not. Any of you are actually, they actually try to reach out to me directly but not subscribing to my YouTube channel. Guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's boost my morale. So thank you